All right. So, Mr. Myron, I would like to say that I do not represent the DOD in any way, shape, or form, but I got a couple questions for you.
Sure.
So, earlier you had said that women shouldn't serve in the military, law enforcement, and whatever else bullshit you said.
They should not be.
Okay, no, let me talk. Okay.
Well, if you're going to go, because here's the thing, you're going to make your entire argument mischaracterizing a position, right?
Go. You also said that blacks are crooks. Then you also rebutted and also said that there's a majority of different reasons why. So one main factor you said is because the father wasn't in the household. Okay, I grew up with a single mother and my dad wasn't in the household, but that's also because what happened, the political parties and the government took the black father out of the household in the 1980s based off crack cocaine. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. No. So do you want to do the military thing first, or do you want to go into, because these are two completely different topics?
You can talk now. Go ahead.
Okay. So my position when it comes to the military and it comes to law enforcement is I don't think women should be in positions where, in the military combat or with being a police officer, like in patrol, where they're going to be likely to be hands-on. If they want to be in a support position, I can maybe have a discussion there. But if they're going to be in a position where they're going to get hands-on with someone, I think that's problematic and creates issues for everyone involved in that shift, in that encounter. And then with the military, same thing. I don't think they should be in combat positions because, unfortunately, women are inferior to men physically, and that creates problems. You're only as strong as your weakest point.
Why does it matter when the person next to you is going to be saving your life? If you were in battle and there was a woman, would you refuse the treatment from the woman?
It's not that I refuse the treatment. I'd prefer it be a man.
Why would you prefer it be a man?
Because let's say I get shot. I'm 200 pounds. Is she going to be able to drag me to safety the same level? No.
There will be women that can. I promise you. There's women in the U.S. military right now, and I know for a fact that will be able to drag you. There's women in the U.S. military right now that score above men on HCFT right now.
Yeah. The minority.
There's women on campus right now that score above men on the HCFT right now.
Look, bro. Look.
Do you want names?
I get it.
Do you want names?
I get it. Like
you're saying put transgenders in asylums, but transgenders serve in the U.S. military right now, and they're just
that's a problem too. They're mentally ill.
If not better,
they're mentally ill.
You as a piece of shit right now.
Look at this guy. Look, I get it, bro. You're trying to get laid. Some of these girls you think are going to fuck you after this. But the reality is, like, simping for the girls and, look, man, you can take the cape off, bro. Like, if I know you want to get some of these girls to fuck you after, but they're probably not. So this is the reality, okay?
This is about basic human respect, and you need to get it through your mind.
No. It's about, here's the reality, bro. Look, you got to, calm down and make arguments off of facts and not feelings. The reality is women are physically inferior to men in almost every way. Less lung capacity, less muscle density, less strength. Bone density is not the same. Women are just inferior to men in every way. I don't think that it's appropriate for women to be in combat zones where if I get shot and I need to get dragged, she will not be able to drag me. Now we're going to have her and maybe another person to come drag me and put two people on a job that could have just been one. That's a problem, and this is just the reality. Now, ask anyone that works in law enforcement or in military, and they'll admit, if they're not going to get recorded or whatever, they'll admit to you, I prefer to have a guy in backup. I came from law enforcement myself. Whenever we had women going into the house or whatever, they'd blunder, they'd make mistakes, they're not as refined as men, they don't have the same finesse, etc. So I would always put them on the perimeter. I'm just telling you what it is, bro. Anyone from the professional experience will tell you this. It creates a liability for everyone else involved. So why do we got to go ahead and weaken the entire unit because we want to make women feel better or trans feel better? These people are mentally ill. They shouldn't have a gun anyway in the first place. And we shouldn't have women in these positions either. Have strong, able-bodied men. And let's be honest here, too. If any of you guys called 911, right, and you're literally on the verge of dying, or you're trying to get pulled out of a fucking house that's on fire, and you see two women show up, you're going to be pissed, okay? You want two fucking guys to show up that are going to the gym that could fucking carry your ass out there. I know that for a fact. If you see two women show up, fucking Shaniqua and LaQuina, that don't go to the gym and shit, stomach hanging out, oh, we gonna save you. We gonna save you. Come here, baby. Okay. And then they can't even drag your ass out the house because black women don't go to the gym. Then what? Cooked. You're dead.
Okay.
You're fucking dead. And I'm saying what everyone here is thinking. That's why people are laughing, because it's the truth. No one wants two women to show up at the worst time of their life. When you call 911 and your life is on the line, you want two people to come in and literally get you out of the worst moment of your life. Bro, if I see LaQuina and Shaquina show up, I'm done. Just kill me. It's over.
My God. So you feel that women aren't as equally as capable as men?
They're not. Women are physically inferior to men in every way.
So if you were to race a woman right now, any woman that I choose, you would beat them in every physical test I gave you.
What was that?
If you were to take a physical test against a woman right now, you would beat them.
Bro, I'm talking to generalities here. In general, men are better than women at almost everything, okay? Physically.
But you're clearly not if you're saying put transgenders in asylums. Like, why? Like, why can't you just love everybody?
Look, man, like I said, I think they create a lot of problems. I don't think they contribute to society the same way. Like the other guy was trying to make the argument of like, well, you want to go ahead and take guns from trannies, but straight men commit a lot of the crimes. Yeah, but straight men also built up to society, so they're going to get way more tolerance than trans that don't contribute to society. That's a ridiculous argument.
Because that's a whole different stat line, and I'm not talking about that. But you're basically
you brought them up.
You're basically putting transgenders in asylums based off your personal belief, your personal bias to put transgenders in asylums.
Yeah. Put them in asylums. Don't let them have kids, and don't let them have guns. Yep.
But why? Why can't they have kids? Why can't they enjoy the same thing that the military fights for? We fight for freedom.
Okay.
What if somebody took all your freedoms away?
Kids grow up the best in a nuclear family with a father and a mother. Not two dads, not two women, and definitely not two people that don't know what their gender is.
Well, all it took was one mom for me, and I'm still here.
If you want to go ahead and be trans or gay or whatever, that's fine. But I don't think that that's fair that the child should be suffering because of your sexual degeneracy, because they will suffer.